Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Leanne Bennett Martinez. I am silent no more. Nearly 41 years ago, I was 18 years old and in college. I told my parents I was pregnant. They decided to have my child aborted. I was not asked my opinion. I was not given a choice as to what the outcome of my pregnancy would be. My abortion took place when my baby was 16 weeks gestational age, 4 months. I had felt him move in my womb, the little butterfly kicks that every mother who has carried a child to term is familiar with. 41 years ago, I was flown to Tokyo, Japan, the country and city that I grew up in. The next time I felt my baby move, he was fighting for his life. The abortionist had started labor. And during that labor, all day long, I had diarrhea, I vomited, and I was deathly ill. That night, I returned to the abortionist's place of work. I was put under general anesthesia, and my baby was removed from me. The next morning, I awoke. I was numb, and I was in pain all over. The following day, I flew back to Seattle, Washington, and resumed my college classes. Those college classes that I had only missed one day of. My behavior was that of many post-abortive women. I drank too much. I partied too much. I let too many men into my life, and I had very risky behavior. The behavior was one of a person who has had a terrible trauma happen to them, but has never been permitted to speak of the trauma. Once in a while, I would wonder what my child looked like. Did he have red hair like me or blonde? Was he 6 feet tall like my father or what? I did not know. Once in a while, I would have a fantasy that my child had actually not been killed in the abortion procedure, but that he had been saved and was being raised by the Tokyo doctor. I became a woman who was very pro-choice. I was one of the women who was screaming out, "My body, my choice." I could not stand to look at what my abortion had done to my child. I could not even go to that place that recognized that I had had a hand in killing my own baby. Slowly, slowly, God started to remove the blocks from my eyes, and He opened up the way for me to understand that He adores me just as He adores each and every one of us standing here. He created us and loved us. And He gave me His full mercy and forgiveness, total forgiveness. I went to a Rachel's Vineyard Healing Retreat weekend and there told my story to other people, and we all began our healing journey together. Although I am but one woman, I am your mother, I'm your sister, I'm your aunt, I'm the woman who sits next to you in church, I'm the woman who is distracted at the grocery store, and I am a woman who's had an abortion and has been forgiven and given God's grace and mercy. I am Leanne Martinez, and I am silent no more. God bless you all.